and welcome back to Demon Souls. Have a problem here. Technically, this would be episode 9, I want to say. What happened to episode 8, you might be wondering. I recorded episode 8. Got all the way up to this point. The video was corrupted. It was unplayable. So you didn't miss a boss. You just missed the actual level. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fight the boss of this section of the Tower of Latria. I'm gonna fight him. If you really truly want to see the actual level, maybe I'll make a video just about the level itself later on. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to skip the level and go straight to the boss. I mean, I could technically run back through the level, but I'm not going to do that unless you guys actually want me to do that. So, here we go. This boss doesn't get an introduction. Called the Man-Eater. And it is a pain in the ass, let me tell you. And it's mostly because it can knock you off. Not to mention that the tail that I'm aiming at. There's a reason why I'm aiming at it. You can cut it off. But the tail does do poison. Like, you can get poisoned by that tail. Damn, he was gone like a shot. Really? Again? Ow! Now here is also the issue I have with this son of a bitch. He keeps flying away from you, landing in stupid spots. He can knock you off. That attack is annoying. Ew. And there's more than one. If I finish him fast enough, I don't need to worry about it, but the other one is on his way! I was gonna say. I don't know why they don't give the Man-Eater, like, his own song and dance, like his own introduction. Meanwhile, why are you staring at me like that? Meanwhile, they had, like, whole song and dance for the friggin' Leechmonger. That move. Ow. Does quite a bit of damage, and I don't ever want to get hit by that. Okay, which one are you? Ow! Tail! Ow. Running. Run away! This isn't a safe spot, but they can't break that, so that does kind of... Ow! That does kind of help you out. Because they could break these pillars. Son of a bitch. I was so certain I'd be able to kill him, too. I just needed to get rid of the one Man-Eater, and that way I'd be able to focus on the one. Or the other one, I should say. I'm hoping I don't have a lot of trouble with this. So this is where the other video would have started. But I guess I'll give you an abbreviated version of what had already happened. Some of these corpses have items. We go this way. Gargoyle comes to life. Hello, Gargoyle. They're a lot more intimidating visually than they are actual combat. That's only because, like, their flight is fucking broken. I actually think my game is glitching out on me because I realized that the man-eater was, like, staring at me for a moment. So I bet that has... Get off! I'll explain what that is in a moment. That thing. But anyway, the gargoyle's flight path is busted. And they're actually great if you want to grind, go here. Because you get the levels, you get the experience from, get off of me! Get the experience from killing the gargoyles, and they always drop a soul. Always. Now, the centipede thing that we saw with the many faces, that is, well, a horrifying thing, first of all. And I don't know what it is, I'm just gonna call it a centipede monster? Centipede demon? But, you don't find it up here at first. There's this huge monster thing that's like hanging in this section that actually prevents your entry up to this point. And you have to travel around out there and find one chain, break it, or let it loose so the monster loses its grip. Oh, well, okay. To the depths with you. Anyway, monster loses its grip, and then you have to descend all the way down to where those centipede things are. Funny thing is, if you kill one of the gargoyles and it falls off the edge, you can go down there to get what it dropped. I just never do. Then you come back up, you find the other chain, you break it, monster falls, opens up the pathway here. But the monster is also like a hive thing for those creepy centipede monster things. I'm saying monster things a lot. Okay, round 2. That's another reason to cut off that goddamn tail. Because not only can it poison you, it buffs this dude. And I hate how he runs away! Oh! 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 Okay. I'm going to equip the cling ring. And if I die again, I'll come back with a little extra health. By the way, in that very brief moment, you might as well just keep running past this guy, because he's not going to attack you until he flies in front of this torch. Where the fuck is he? There he is. See? Anyway. What I was going to say. Don't get tricked by these things getting segmented, because that tail will come off, even though it's not dead. And if you're not paying attention, it will still attack you. But anyway. What am I getting at? But anyway, I don't know if you guys saw it and how quick I went through those menus when I equipped the cling ring, but another ring I got is the Ring of Avarice. It's a ring that actually gives you more souls for each monster you kill, and you have a chance to get. Sorry if I'm louder. I'm just leaning in. Anyway, you have a chance to get it from a character named Patches if you come across him in the Stone Fang tunnel, mines. Now, he sells it for an obscenely high price. So honestly, I just find it better to wait till this point to get it. That was terrifying. But anyway, because this is basically going to be the next segment you do, and if you truly want more souls, if you need more souls, you might as well be here anyway. The only catch is you basically have to get to this point before you can get that ring. But I've never actually needed it. Alright, round 3. Let's hope it's not 3 of 15. Oh no. Ooh! Try shooting him. That I hit the button, I swear. He shot me back. That tackle attack is like something else. I didn't care that I got hurt, I just didn't want to die. Get knocked off the edge. Yes! I got more happy than I probably should have. But now that I can focus on one monster, well, I'm gonna shoot that into space. But now that I can... did a lap for some reason. Now that I can focus on one, this is gonna be a lot easier. Seriously, why is it doing a lap? Oh shit! What is going on here? Ow. Just ow. Is it just me, or does this thing seem scared of me? Which is ridiculous. God fucking... Oh, look at my souls. See, I don't like this boss fight for multiple reasons. I don't like fighting both of these things. I don't like the fact that they keep running from you. I don't like how they keep doing that rush attack that could kill you in one shot. I don't like how their pulse attack can knock you off the edge. It's gonna be the same shit over and over again. I'll be here. Waiting. I think I broke him. I really do think I just broke this goddamn game. Fly away? Oh, he's not. Okay. Are you gonna shoot me right in the head? I'm thinking I need to hurry up and finish the series now, because I never known this thing to be... Well, it flew away a lot, but it didn't, like, back up from me. Like that one did, like, where it walked off the side. Ow. Ow. I'm just gonna pop him when he comes back. Well. There we are. I could have walked up and hit him. Okay. It's a man-eater. No longer need the cling ring. Might as well equip the ring of avarice. I mean, why not? Couldn't hurt. Mixed demon? Oh, this fucking chimera. I just want this. And I know there's something else that's on me. Yep. Give me that. Anyway, we'll go back. Now, interesting thing to point out. Once you defeat the Tower Knight, you can make your way towards King of Land. But you need to defeat an Archdemon first. After the Flame Lurker and the Man-Eater, it's just another boss fight. There's no build-up. You don't have to go through a level. Just go up there and kill a boss. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going to go through the other two first. And then instead of... like once I go there, instead of going here, I'm going to go back here. Kill the Archdemon there, and so on and so forth. And like I said, the reason why I do that... You know, it'd actually be easier if I did this. The reason why I do that is because that's the method that was recommended to me. It's not necessarily the only method. I mean, you don't have to fight them in that order at all. But, you know, do whatever is easiest for you. I mean, hypothetically, if, say, Stonefang Tunnel, for some reason, was just too hard, like you kept getting your ass kicked, you can go to the Ivory Tower, or wherever else. Hell, you could have went into the castle, and went from starting point all the way to the Tower Knight, if you wanted to. The only reason why you can't get past the Tower Knight is because there's a fog wall barrier that will prevent you from going any further. I got a lot of souls. When I played this on my own, I could swear that the gargoyles dropped minerals, like hardstone and sharpstone and stuff like that. So when I went into this area and I was hurting for things like that, and they were dropping souls, I was actually a little annoyed. But you know what? It worked out in the end. Ah, fuck. I couldn't find the candle lane for a second. I feel like I was gonna pick something specific for some reason. You know what? I want at least that much health. I don't think I'm gonna level that up anymore. Let's level up my dexterity, because I am using a weapon that kinda warrants that. We'll do some endurance. Okay. Now to repair my shite. Honestly, I repair first before I upgrade, because if something's in bad condition, I don't know, well, one, if you can upgrade it, and two, if it gets upgraded when you do that.
You come back up.
Something that does irritate me a little bit, it's like I don't really find the stones that you need to upgrade items. Like the basic ones, like the sharp stone or the hard stone, anywhere other than than Stonefang Tunnel. That bugs me. Let's see if he has another useful spell.
Thank you. I am honored.
Warding. Interesting. There is a spell that is incredibly useful. I think you need 2 spaces to use it, but there's a spell that brings you back to life after you've been killed. But it's immediate and it only works once per casting. So it's like a tricky thing to use, but it's super helpful. I don't remember what it is, but it definitely requires a boss soul. Earlier I mentioned doing a top, like, if I were to make a top 10 bosses list. And I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm not thinking about making the video, I'm thinking about, like, who would I put on it? Because I'm trying to remember just how many bosses there are in this game. Because each area basically has 5. There's 5 areas, so there's like 25. Now this guy becomes very useful.
Hello there. We meet again.
And hopefully you've saved him by this point.
Cheer up. Life is an adventure.
Now the reason why he's useful is because he sells arrows. I'm gonna buy... I'm gonna stop at 50. Holy arrows are pretty strong, but I don't think you necessarily need them. Okay, I'm gonna stay with that for now. And the reason why I did that is because I honestly use arrows a lot in this particular section. Now this looks like a holy shit type of moment. They're gonna get fucked over. But no, those guys are very slow. For one. For two. Kill that guy. And they're all gone. Amazing. And there's traps here, so you gotta be careful. You can drop down. It doesn't take out that much health. But, you know, you're surrounded by enemies if you just drop down. Didn't want to roll. I'm hoping I'm not getting an echo effect from my computer. Because I just realized that. But anyway, I think this is just a way to get items. Pretty sure it is. And you know, if you're ever hurting for arrows, just get a few arrows, not a lot. Enough to kill the Reaper. And just shoot him dead. Then you have a bunch of souls, just get arrows, and you're right by the guy who sells them, so it just works out perfectly. Oh, well, fuck. I wasn't, like, trying to be fancy. I honestly thought I could parry him. Well, that was an unintended adventure. Unintended adventure I just went on. Okay.
Oh, did you cleanse the world of another dark soul today? God has chosen you, and for that we are thankful. Umbasa.
Yeah, Umbasa to you too.
God has chosen you, and for that we are thankful. Umbasa.
Okay. Go Umbasa yourself. That guy is like a priest, dude. He basically sells you the magical, the miracle version of what the other guy sells you. I did not mean to fall in there, but it happened. If you have encountered Patches at this point, he would actually entice you to go down there. Apparently he knocked down the priest. And this is where you actually need to go, and I forgot that the pressure switch is up here. Next to the man with the flowing dress. And I would say that is cause for alarm right there. So many dead stingrays. And of course they're around here too. Because, you know, God hates me. I didn't mean to shoot. I don't think it's worth it to kill it. I think they're too far. But if I hit it, I'll know for certain. Heck! Right in the chest. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I'm not gonna bother. However, those guys. I wonder, can I equip? Yes, I can. How's my roll? Still pretty good. Ow! Dick! That worked out pretty nicely, I'd say. Okay. I might even be able to get to the boss before I'm done here. Depends if the game wants to fuck me over or not. And this is exactly why. Roll, you fool! They died? One died? How did that just happen? Ow. I'd say suddenly getting impaled by the giant stingray monsters is more shocking than anything else. They don't do incredible amounts of damage. It's mostly that it's just sudden and scary. In a different file, I've literally played this part like 50 million times. So pardon me if it seems like I'm rushing. I just don't like being here anymore at all. Not that I really like being here to begin with, but still. Think about those guys, just as a heads up, they come back. And Reaper Man is dead. There's also a female version of those ghost things, which I don't know where they come from in this area, but I have been, like, attacked by them while I was here. And it is startling. There we go! They're not hard either. I think they're mostly stealth-based. So if you see them, the battle's already half won. My perfect fucking ass. This is the part that trips me up a lot. You want to run after that guy, because he's got a laser. But no, this more important. You're running after that guy, trying not to get lasered right in the face, and you end up getting cut up by the Reaper dude. And this segment is both magical and dangerous. Mostly because of those things. That being the case. Now, falling down there, not a death sentence, the water doesn't kill you. But there are these slugs. Ow. Barely see. Whoop. But if you want sticky white stuff, this is your place to go. And there's also little nooks like this where they have items. But I'm not terribly interested in that. If I remember correctly, it's nothing really overly useful. So I'm content with that. See how far I get. Because wouldn't you know it, we're at another boss fight. I'm gonna use that. Might as well top off my magic. Okay. I'm only gonna make one attempt. If he kills me, I'm gonna have to come back here on the next episode. So yeah, that's a thing. If I'm not wrong, he is actually blind. If you're fast enough, he shouldn't be that hard. But if he moves like rock, let's say heavy armor, big weapon, or if you're not fast enough in your button presses, he will jack your shit up. Owie. And if you get caught in things like that. I zigged when I should have zagged. So you know what? I'm gonna get to the boss door off screen and start the next episode there. Hope you all enjoyed. See you next time.